Brought to you by Usual Suspects.
It's the Find a Boxer game, and we looking for the big fish. Purchase your box for a chance of winning $240. Here's how. 1 out of 48 boxes has a missing boxer inside. Purchase your box or boxes by Cash Apping, $, usual 50/50. Include your box number, name, and email address, and your box number will be sent to you ASAP.
UsualSuspect6.com.
This time, each box will cost $10. That's right, I said $10. Remaining proceeds will go to the LDBC meet and greet, August 9th and 10th.
It's a Usual Suspect thing.
Hey, it's your boy, 503 Lion, Flex Friday. We here. No beltway tonight, man. Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Hey, man, say, man, let's get it.
Brought to you by Usual Suspects.
Say a couple of 100 yards down the road, I gave myself 50-50.
UsualSuspect6.com.
I'm tired of this, man. I'm sick of worrying about lit cars. I'm sick of worrying about the government. I can't eat.
It's a Usual Suspect thing.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
When we first hooked up, he wrote on a slip of paper, I need money. I said, shit, me too. And we started making it together after that.
To live is to risk it all. Otherwise, you're just an inert chunk of randomly assembled molecules drifting wherever the universe blows you.
Come on, everyone. Keep healthy, keep healthy. Come on, everyone.
Shop UsualSuspect6.com.
Hey, what it do, man? It's your boy, 503 Lion, back again with another one. Flex Friday. Y'all already know how we coming. You understand me, man? Shouts out to the entire boxing community. What's good with the fight world? It's your boy, the Sixer, the Big Dripper. Hey, man. I hope everybody is having a good Friday, man. A happy Friday, man. Man, appreciate everybody that ran that playback back on Wednesday, War Room Wednesday with Keith Cologne and myself, Cadillac Red. Man, we had a great interview, man. Y'all be sure to go tap in, smash the like button, share the stream. Y'all already know it's the Usual Suspect thing, man. Yeah, man. So today there is no bullshitting on the Beltway. My brother Cadillac Red is not going to do the show today. He is on another family expedition, another family vacation. So safe travels to my brother Cadillac Red and his loved ones, man. Definitely want y'all to get to y'all destination safely. And he called 5 and said, hey, man, I need you to fill in for me and do the show. I say, cool, no problem, Red. Say this, my boy. I got you. You understand me? But yeah, man, it's been a lot going on in boxing, man. It's been a wild week of boxing. I really haven't talked too much boxing. This week, still kind of half-ass under the weather a little bit. As you can hear, you kind of hear me, you know, trying to get myself together and whatnot. But yeah, man, salute to the chat, man. I see the chat kind of moving up and down, man. Hopefully YouTube send out the notification so people can be notified that I am live. I know a lot of other channels are live right now. Salute to my brother BFTB and whatnot. I don't know who else. I don't know who else live right now. I know BFTB live though. But yeah, man. And we are 8 subscribers away from 3,000, man. I need 8 more subscribers to hit the 3K mark, man. I want to say I appreciate everybody for tuning in, and supporting the channel, man. Watching all of the content, man. I still got a bunch of more videos to upload from Wednesday's show with Keith Cologne, man. You understand me? So yeah. Yeah. Let's see something. Hold up. I wonder why the comment things ain't popping up no more. Let's see. Hold up. That's weird. It was doing it Wednesday. What happened? I wonder why my comments ain't popping up. That's weird. Y'all put some on the app, then y'all take it off. Okay, there you go. Salute to Big Cam in the building. I see you, sis. First one in the building. She say awesome interview. Appreciate that, man. What's going down with the chat? Who else we got up in here? Who else we got up in the building? Oh damn, I done froze up. What's going on? There you go. Okay, there you go. Okay, I think I'm good now. I didn't caught back up, man. This internet of mine will not let me be great. Won't let me be great. Please forgive me, y'all. I'm still recovering. You're gonna hear me sniffling a lot, coughing. You know what I'm saying? This summertime weather change, this sickness is kind of getting the best of me. Little slight cold, allergies, man. It's a little bit of everything right now. So please forgive me, man. Let me get right real quick. Appreciate that though, Cam, man. That mean a lot. That mean a lot. It mean a lot, man. I hope y'all enjoy my interviewing skills and style. We're gonna definitely be doing more interviews live and of course in person. I got some interviews that I have not released yet from the fight a couple of weeks ago as well. I'm gonna have to get those out, man. Allergies being away like a motherfucker. You see me over here struggling. I had drunk me some tea early and everything, man. I'm trying to shake this motherfucking cold, man. I don't normally get sick, chat, but when I do get sick, man, it lingers. Like it fucks with me for the longest. God damn. Salute to the homie I Am True Man in the building. Salute, bro. Appreciate you for pulling up on me on this Good Friday, man. Flex Friday. I got my co-host in the building with me, man. The mad scientist, Jay Steels, the art fella. What's going down with it, big bro?
What it do? What you saying? What it going? It's your favorite gig, your most hated all fella. Back for another one. It's Flex Friday. You know what I mean? Salute to 503 Line, Mr. Texas Drip. You know what I mean? Salute to the chat. Salute to the usual suspect 6. Make sure y'all tap in, of course, to shopusualsuspect6.com because y'all fit the description of wearing some dope drip. And dope drip is what we got up on the site right now. So once again, make sure y'all tap in. Salute to all the usual suspect players in the league chat or in the league.
Yep.
Excuse me. I haven't got to check the latest tally on the latest poll. I don't know if you have 5, but yeah, I'm gonna have to tap into that and see what it is.
Yeah. You already know. I was about to ask you, bro. What does the commission say to this new vote that we got in the chat? Cause yeah, man, it kind of started a little controversy today, man. You understand? I don't know what's the final verdict on that vote. You know what I'm saying? So I was gonna definitely ask you, man. You definitely need to go check that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, let's announce it right now. You know what I mean? As far as I see, the vote, the polls have been closed, and it is going to be the winning vote was he had the same time as everybody else. I mean, that came in 5 votes for that, 4 votes for yes, but he needs to accept some penalties. I mean, I don't know. I don't get that because if we gonna put a stipulation out there, or put forth a motion, we gotta have an answer behind the motion. Now, what penalties? Nobody was stepping up to say what penalties should be issued if this was granted. So I'm glad that didn't that vote didn't go through. You know what I mean? So yeah, we have a verdict, and the commissioner will not show leniency on the league leaders' picks coming in late this week. You know what I mean? So that's what it is. That's what it is. We definitely gonna count the 2 fights from Wednesday, them Japanese fights, Sugar Nunez and your boy Takai. You know what I mean? But shit, the Darius Fulgrim fight against Beck the Bully tonight, and the 2 fights tomorrow we got on the pick'ems: Caleb Plant versus Resendiz and Charlo versus LaManna. Sorry, Red. The players have voted. You had the same time as everybody else. You back, 5?
Yeah, my internet a little choppy, but yeah, I'm back, bro. Okay. Salute to the homie, Detroit, BC. He say 503. Salute to the room, man. Salute to you, my boy. Yeah, okay. Yeah. That's what's up, man. So let's go ahead and get right to it. I'm trying to wait for the other brothers to slowly but surely pull up. I got the art fella here, Flex Friday, man. No bullshit on the Beltway, man. Tonight, man. Shouts out to the chat. Shouts out to the USG Fight Pool. In the chat, always rules, man. And the chat has voted not to favor Cadillac Red in this particular situation. All right. Let's get into some hot boxing topics, man. We got a wild week of boxing. Man, so much going on in the sport of boxing right now, all fella, man, between Devin Haney and the Teofimo drama, the Big Turk saga, Jaime Munguia getting busted, Charlo saying he's crazy, Charlo-ish, You know what I'm saying? It's so much going on right now in boxing, man. I'ma just ask you, man, what story in particular, or what post, or what is something that really got your attention this week, and what is something that you want to talk about, something that we might not have got a chance to speak on? So I'm gonna give you the floor to give your hardest and hottest take right now, bro. What you got?
I don't know if it's the hottest take, it might be, but to me, it's hot on my mind.
Okay.
Is Munguia's failed test.
Ooh, yeah. We the US 6 haven't spoke on this, man. So I would definitely want to talk about this. But go ahead, bro.
Munguia's failed test. We haven't heard from the commission or the powers that be if they're gonna reverse it into or change it into a no contest yet. But that's the prediction that they actually will change that once the B sample comes in, if Munguia requests for the B sample, because remember the fighter has to request for it if he wants to check to see if it's the same results. But nonetheless, Munguia popped dirty, and
yeah.
I have to remind folks of how I was speaking on this before. I think when Ryan popped, and niggas was looking at me crazy, you know what I mean? Digitally looking at me crazy, like, yo, why you being so heavy-handed? Because I was coming at, per se, another brother. When I was saying it's not only we have to ban or fine the fighter or suspend the fighter, the gym needs to be implicated as well. The trainer needs to be implicated as well. If we want a clean sport in boxing, if we want to clean up this sport, we can't just be singling out the fighter too, because the fighter has a team around him. And it's not always the fighter. Real talk, a lot of there's a good amount of situation where the fighter might not be aware of what they're doing, but they're putting all their trust around their team, around their trainer, around their strength and conditioning coach, around their dietitian. So, in my opinion, like I said before, when Ryan popped, I thought, hey, yo, coach, what's his name? Out of
Derek
Dallas,
James?
world class. Yeah, my bad. Skipping my yeah. Derek James.
Yeah.
His gym
We got you.
His gym should be shut down. His gym should be suspended along with the fighter, because those activities were going on under his watch within that camp.
Right.
As I believe this should be dealt with the same way. Munguia's with that Reynoso camp now. Hey, Reynoso camp needs to be shut down for 2 years, a year and a half, 3 years, what have you. Not just a fighter. If the fighter's getting a fighter is getting a 1 year ban, shit, the gym should get a 6 month ban then. But the gym, the trainer, the corner around them, yeah, they need to take some consequences too. And once they do, because I hear all these different channels talking about, oh yeah, ban, but only talking about the fighter, take money away, freeze his purse. They only talking about the fighter. What about the motherfuckers around him? What about the other dudes complicit? I'm putting the RICO Act on these motherfuckers. I want them all, bro.
He said he putting the RICO Act. Man, I ain't heard that one, man. That's hard. That's hot, and that's definitely a good take. Shouts out to the US6, man. Flex Friday. We in the building. Salute to my boy Mahari Nation Sports Podcast. Hey, Mahari. I know you seen them Knicks last night, Mahari. You got your Indiana Pacers hat on today, Mahari. Salute to the homie JDM, bruv, in the building. I sent it to your email, Joe. I sent it to your email, Big Joe. You know what I'm saying? Salute to you, big bro. Check your email, family. If you didn't get it, man, I definitely resend it to you, my guy. No problemo. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Mahari. Knicks and sell, nigga. Yeah, you've been talking real crazy about them Knicks, man, but you be real quiet when they win, man. You got to keep that same energy. We need consistency from you, Mahari. You're the basketball guy. Come on, man. Let me say this, man. It's a lot to unpack in this particular situation. Oh, damn, you say you don't have it? Okay. Let me see. Don't you worry, my guy. I got you. I don't know, man. Maybe you gave me a bootleg email, man. But I'm finna shoot it to your DM real quick. It's a lot to unpack, man. Let me say this, bro. Fuller brought up a great point because we're starting to see. Well, fuck that. We have seen a trend, huh? A trend, a wave, a trail, a pattern of people associated with Eddie Reynoso and Canelo being popped for steroids. We have seen this, man. We have seen multiple fighters in their camp get busted for PEDs. Canelo Alvarez being the biggest, the face of boxing, the numero uno guy, the most highest paid, the most highest rated and valued fighter. We seen Oscar Valdez. We seen Luis Nery. We seen Ryan Garcia. We seen, what's the other guy's name? Philip Martinez. Is it?
Yeah, I think Julio Cesar Martinez.
Cesar Martinez.
Can't forget about Lil Duke.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, okay, we got my man Big Joe up in the building. I'm finna slide to you in a second, Big Joe. Let me just get this cook real quick. Look, man, we have seen a trend, a pattern, a blaze of drugs behind this quote unquote boxing gym, this boxing team. And I always like pulling the race card, but I'm gonna use my black card today. Because if this was anybody else, this was a black man, you know what I'm saying? This would be a motherfucking scandal. This would be at the top of controversy. We would see everybody trying to get these guys up out of here. So we gotta have that same energy, bro. I don't care that it's Canelo in his guy. Why are there always being some type of association with PEDs when it comes to these particular set of guys? And to really put some paint where it ain't, we really need to start back advocating for a clean sport, man. It's way too many high profile boxers being caught with PEDs, bro. Way too many. And also, it's way too many fighters that are still dying in the ring, bro. It's still way too many fighters that are dying, that are getting killed. We have a fighter right now who I believe just fought a couple days ago, if I'm not mistaken. A Japanese boy. The man is in a coma right now fighting for his life, bro. Like, this is literally, this dude is in a coma fighting for his life, man. And Jaime Munguia gets busted with PEDs. Now, keep in mind, we also have to put this into perspective. Let's really talk about the whole breakdown of this shit. Because Jaime Munguia was knocked out. Jaime Munguia was knocked out in his last fight against the Frenchman. Bruno knocked him out. This is like the upset of the year. Bruno knocked this dude out. And in the very next fight you get caught with PEDs, I see a pattern. So it seems like when these guys are in tough fights, right? When these guys have tough fights, the next fight, when they come back, they get caught with the PEDs. Look at when Canelo got caught. Canelo got caught when he was fighting Triple G. The very first fight, with the Triple G fight, he had a tough fight. A lot of people say Canelo lost that first fight versus Triple G. He come back the very next fight, and he on drugs. Yeah, nigga. Big stakes. Huh? Nigga done ate a whole steroid cow out this motherfucker. Let him tell it. Oscar Valdez. You know what I'm saying? You motherfucking out here getting your ass beat by Shakur Stevenson and all this shit, getting clowned. You know what I'm saying? Your fight with Conceição, you get popped with steroids, nigga. It's not looking good, family. It's not looking good for that. For them guys, man. I'm sorry. We gotta have that same energy, man. We gotta have that same energy. But you know what? I want to see what the fuck Big Joe got to say about this, man. First off, man, salute to my guy, man. Big Joe Townsend in the building, man. LDBC Business is in the building with us tonight, man. On this Flex Friday, man. Big Joe, how you feeling tonight on this Friday, man? Let the people know what's up, man, and give me your thoughts on Jaime Munguia getting busted once again with the Juice Crew.
Yeah, what's going on with y'all, man? What's up, Five? We appreciate the invitation. You feel me? You know, shout out to our fella. What's happening, y'all? What's good on this Friday?
Hey, big up Big Joe.
Already. Hey, man. Hey, bro. Hey, y'all cooking with grease. You know, I'm going to throw a little more gasoline on it. You dig what I'm saying? I'm going to say this right here. All I know is when the fighters win a fight, what do they say? Oh, I want to thank my trainer. I want to thank my management. I never seen a fighter win a fight and say, yeah, it's me and me. I did everything. They think they trainer, don't they? So that means
cook, nigga.
So that means they trainer has some culpability with them winning. So how come they trainer ain't got no culpability when they get caught doing drugs? Because if I know, if let's say we run a business, you know, LDBC business. If somebody go rogue in the LDBC and do something crazy, what happened? Everything go back to 78. 78 obligated for it. You know, he got to answer for somebody doing something crazy. Same thing with any business. 503, you a truck driver. Let's say you go out there drinking and driving and you crash your truck. Is you obligated or is your the company obligated? The company's obligated.
The company.
Yada yada. You dig what I'm saying? So hey, as a trainer, you have full oversight of everything that goes on in your gym. You don't like something, you kick it out. You like it, you bring it in. No trainers in there saying, "Oh, I know nothing. I don't know anything. I'm just here for boxing. I live and breathe boxing." No, you know everything because if you're a trainer, that's your gym, that's your space. So whatever you bring into your space, you want it in there for a reason. How many fighters in Pop Dirty? You got Canelo, Gia. We got Oscar Valpez. We got two more, what about 5 folks, right? Something like that. And these is high profile guys. And we all know Ruiz, he may not have popped dirty, but he was definitely tooting his nose, you dig what I'm saying? Not living the fighter's lifestyle. It may not be steroids, but it's still drugs. You dig what I'm saying? And then you got Ryan Garcia. He was a part of the Juice crew at one point. So, he was over there getting the information on how to do this properly. If you want to learn something, 503 and our fella, you go to the professionals. And right now, look like they're the professionals on how to get it in your system. But they amateurs on getting caught. You dig what I'm saying? So, it's disgusting that nobody has nothing to say about Eddie Reynoso. We all know that Eddie Reynoso, he may be the trainer of Canelo, but we all know his pops is the reason why Canelo is who he is. But, all that Mayweather stuff that Canelo learned, he learned from Mayweather, not from Eddie Reynoso, but nobody wants to speak on that, though. Anyway, it's a shame because it's all happening in one gym. Because we all know if that was a black trainer, let Derek James have EJ, Charlo, Joshua, all pop dirty. They're going to kick him out of boxing. Let Emmanuel Stewart get pop dirty and whatnot. All his fighters pop dirty. He be banished from. You see how they doing Don King, and he do the same thing as Bob Arum. You see how they treat him. Bob Arum ain't no different and probably even worse than Don King. So imagine it was a black trainer who was doing this. So there shouldn't be no excuse. If it's your gym, you run everything in there. And if something happens in that gym, you want it in there for a reason. I don't remember Eddie apologizing when Canelo popped dirty. I didn't hear him say, "Oh man, we're gonna work on man, this is terrible, da da da." He ain't say nothing. WBC just raised the computer raw levels and then it's back to business. Your boy Charlo say, your boy still on the juice, Canelo. That's why his body breaking down. He can't take it no more. You dig what I'm saying? If you've been taking juice for a long time, your body and your bones start breaking down after a while. I don't know. I'm just somebody who's been in sports my whole life. Anyway, I put it all on the trainer. It's your gym, your fighters, your responsibility. Because when you win, they congratulate you. When you win, you still cash your paycheck, don't you? You still get your little percentage when you win the fight. Hell, if you lose the fight, you might even get fired. We see how Triple G did Sanchez, right?
Facts.
We see how Wilder did Mark Breland. Hey, you got to go. Hey, I ain't got time for this. So Eddie Reynoso know what he doing. They the Juice crew, and he needs culpability. If the fighter gonna be suspended, you need to be suspended too. We all know ain't gonna be no investigation. Too much payola going around. But his name should be tainted, and he should not be allowed in the Hall of Fame as a trainer because obviously there's too many asterisks around your stable. I Dr. Yacht on that.
Man, Big Joe came. Big Joe came in here with the ism, man. I'm gonna say this, man. I agree wholeheartedly with what Big Joe is saying because it gotta be some type of accountability at this point, man. And I can vividly remember everybody making an excuse for Ryan Garcia. But the excuses gotta stop, people. You are a high-level athlete. You are a $1 million athlete. You make 6 figures, 7 figures. Hell, Canelo is making all of the monies. All of the monies. He has access to get a multitude of things. So,
Hey, 503, real quick. If say Canelo get $100 million a fight, how much you think Eddie Reynoso getting?
Shit, 3 to 5 niggas.
Canelo been getting 30, 40 million, $100 million for a while now. So that's why you see Eddie Reynoso looking like Andy Ruiz now.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna just say this. He operates as Canelo's trainer, manager, man. He might be getting a cool 15-20% of that 100. You know what I'm saying? So he big bang hanking around this joint. Yeah, you know what I mean? You understand me? So these guys been banking for a long time, bro, and gotta understand, like, he fought Floyd maybe 10 years ago. Maybe that was like 2014, if I'm not mistaken, bro. So they've been banking in some money for a long time. Whatever they doing, man, as far as with the money is working, man, but the PDs, it's not working. Cause y'all getting caught. You's a stupid motherfucker. You got caught, nigga. You got fired on your day off. What is we talking about? Mahari says Eddie Reynoso is definitely a dirty trainer. He's our generation's Panama Lewis without the backlash. Exactly, bro. And that's the problem. That's the freaking problem right there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I guarantee you, man, if this was a black fighter, a black coach, they'll be out of here, man. Out of here. You don't see Panama Lewis no more. You didn't hear about Panama Lewis after that shit that happened with him and Aaron Pryor. They got him the fuck up out of here. How is Eddie Reynoso still one of the most high-class, world-class trainers after all of these scandals and controversy surrounding him, bro? This is not good, family. This ain't good. Phil, I'm gonna slide back to you, man. I'm gonna ask you this, man, and we gonna move on. Do you want to see Eddie Reynoso in boxing moving forward?
I mean, I want to see accountability to all those that are accountable, and he should be included in the accountability along with his gym or his / camp, what have you. I want to see them not necessarily out of boxing for good, but I want an example to be made of them in something unprecedented, because I've never seen, to be real, when I think back at it, fighters only get suspended, fighters only get banned, and the fighters usually only get fined. And the exception, or the person, the factions that go outside of that rule, of course, are the corner and the trainer. So I don't want to see, I'm not going to go all the way and say, yeah, I want to see them totally out of the game. I don't really give a fuck if they're out of the game, to be real, but I want to see accountability first and foremost. And the first step of accountability is putting the caution tape and getting the lock box, putting over the motherfucking door of that gym and locking that shit up and shutting it down until further notice. It's my take.
Okay, one more question. I gotta ask you this, man, because Terrence Bud Crawford, man, he got a fight coming up with Canelo, man. Is the Crawford Protection Agency worried and concerned about the possible about the possible outcome of of motherfucking Terrence Crawford being cheated?
Mm.
No, not one bit. Is the protection party of our brother Budrick? Are we worried? Budrick is supernatural. You know what I mean? Naturally super in the fact that it don't matter what type of super serum these niggas put in their system, they still gonna get neutralized. They still gonna get punished. They still gonna get put on suspension in the ring. So, in my opinion, shit, allow Canelo to get popped up. He needs it. Fucking with Bud on, you know what I mean? In this era, at this juncture, because looking the way he did in that William Skull fight, feet extra stuck in the mud, not mud, no, that was dried up concrete. You know what I mean, he's gonna need that super serum. So we ain't afraid. And even if he takes that super serum, it still won't be anywhere near enough to beat Bud Crawford, the one of the best fighters we've seen in this era that can pretty much do it all. Fight on the front foot, fight on the back foot, fight in both stances. Pick any tool in the toolbox as needed. Canelo can't pick. Canelo has tools in the toolbox, but he's too old and too somewhat run down to utilize those tools no more. You can't pull out the jackhammer and clear the road, chip away at the concrete the way you used to. Them knees hurt. I mean, you can't bring out that tool no more. You don't have it. So we ain't afraid for that. I mean, damn sure ain't afraid for that.
Okay. Big Joe, I'm gonna slide over to you, man. LDVC been there. Look, man. What do you want to see as far as punishment goes for Jaime Munguia and his trainer, man? And are you worried about Mr. Budrick, Terrence Crawford, being cheated by Canelo and Eddie Reynoso?
Yeah, I would like to see some form of punishment, even though we're not gonna get it. You know, I'm all about redemption. People make mistakes. People do things that they think is right at the time. But you know, hindsight's always 2020. You know, like the dude who runs Snack, you know, he used to be the juice man as well or whatnot. He owned up to his mistakes, paid that to society, and now he's back doing it the right way. Who knows? If you punish Eddie, if you punish the Canelo camp, because it is the Canelo camp, then you know there's still hope for, you know, I mean, for redemption. But if there's no punishment gonna be handed down, you know, and nothing gonna change. If there's no punishment involved, all you're gonna do is teach somebody else how to cheat. Hey, you know what? Hey, you know what? Come on, let me holler at you real quick. So you do this, this, and this. You call this guy, he gonna get you what you need. That's all it's gonna be. They're gonna pass down secrets so that way they're gonna try to keep on competing with us in the boxing ring. You dig what I'm saying? So as far as Bud, I'm not worried about Bud. Because one thing I learned in life is you don't ever question that man who is dedicated in life and who is dedicated to his craft. Bud Crawford lives a boxing lifestyle Bud Crawford, he may be older than Canelo, but his body's not breaking down like Canelo. His feet still look good. He weight trains. He wrestled growing up. He's strong. You know what I mean? If anybody can get it done, it's Bud. I learned after the EJ fight, I don't question Bud for nothing. Bud can do whatever he wants. If he want to go ahead and climb Mount Everest, I think the brother can do it. You dig what I'm saying? So I'm not worried for Bud Crawford. I'm worried more about Canelo. I think Canelo, knowing that we got in front of him, he might try to do too much. He might try to, train a little too much, even though knowing he got a bad knee. He might try to, juice up a little too much, knowing that he got to deal with a live dog in front of him. So if Canelo was fighting Berlanga again, I'll be worried for Berlanga. If Canelo was fighting the brother Mukabu at cruiserweight, I'll be worried for him. You know what I mean? But I'm not worried for Bud. I know Bud not only is Bud a smart fighter, but he has a secret weapon behind him, and Bo McIntyre, who's putting together a hell of a game plan to beat Canelo.
Facts.
So I ain't questioning none of them brothers. They know what they're doing. If one thing I know about Bud, they know what they're doing, because you see it reflecting the young homies when it comes to Keyshawn and them. You know what I mean? See, one thing about about Crawford's camp, the young homies is improving and getting that work in and doing it the right way. You can't say that about Canelo's camp, because the young homies, they getting whooped, getting stretched out. Next thing you know, they juiced up and come back and win a fight. So, Bo Mac and them, they doing it the right way. They should be one celebrated and, and held to high esteem. The Reynoso camp, that's pretty much the pits in the sport of boxing right there. Corruption and drug usage.
Mm-hmm. Let me piggyback off that real quick to speak on.
Yeah.
Not only does Bud have a great corner behind him, but the elephant in the room that a lot of us Bud protectors don't really want to talk about, and we shy away from it, but it's true. Bud got literally, I guess, the best mad scientists out there right now within legal rights. He's a snack fighter. I mean, so he has everything on his side, whether it's having the right supplements and the right dietary regime to combat Canelo, the corner, the mindset, the lifestyle, and now he has the bank as well. Because I truly believe Turk is more of a fan of Bud than he is of Canelo. It took a lot of persuading of Canelo to finally get finally get to work with him, and I'm talking about Turk. So low key on the humble, Canelo, Bud's low key the A side in this shit. Not the A side at the gate or nothing like that, but he has the back of it. He has the backing. He has the backing of the top guy who's putting this shit together. So yeah, there ain't no worries. Ain't no worries over here.
Okay. We got KG, Stay Ready, Mac is in the building. What's going down with it, brothers?
Yeah. What's up?
Okay.
Don't mind, I'm a little tipsy, but I'm here.
Oh shit. Okay.
Tell me what you gonna get tonight. In this thing.
KG, what's going down with it, brother? You going to your car?
Yeah, man. They had me up in this damn doing extra unnecessary damn shit, trying to appease motherfuckers and shit. So I had to.
God damn, man. How many niggas job you had to do today, man? You had to do your job and 5 other niggas' job, man.
I just had to have a heart-to-heart talk with somebody about their battle. Oh man. If I lose y'all, I'll be right back. I'm getting on this elevator right now. But
yeah. All right, man. Okay. All right, that's a bit, bro. Just come back to us when you get in the car, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Chat, what's going down with it, man? We got the boys in here tonight, man. We got KG, we got Stay Ready Mac, we got Big Joe Townsend, LDBC Business, we got our fella, man. We are missing my brother Ack and Cadillac Red, man. Once again, safe travels to my brother Cadillac Red and his family. They going on another vacation. You know what I'm saying? So y'all got me tonight, man. Flex Friday, man. US 6, man. Salute to the US 6, man. Stay ready.
What's up?
Jaime Munguia, man. One of your former favorite fighters, man. Then got caught with the steroids, man. He only been over there one camp with the Juice Crew, man, and he didn't already got caught, man. He didn't even get a good. You know what I'm saying?
He had a count. That's all it takes. The problem was he didn't go through the full process. See, he was supposed to get it out of his system before he fought. He didn't. They let you know he didn't go through the full process. Canelo know how to do it, you know. Who you got? Oscar Valdez and Pop Dirty, Ryan and Pop Dirty, goddamn Canelo and Pop Dirty. Now Jaime. Y'all need to look at Reynoso, Eddie. Y'all need to look at Eddie and see what the hell Eddie got going on over there. That I'm starting to trust Snack more than I trust him. He done went to the penitentiary, but I don't know. Every fighter in Reynoso camp, I'm subject to believe y'all on something. Shit, until proven otherwise, everybody over there is tainted. Everybody.
Okay. Are you worried or concerned about Terrence Crawford in the Canelo fight? Do you think Terrence Crawford might get cheated?
Yeah, what that B sample do?
Yeah. Okay. Man, that's well said, bro. That's well said. KG, what you got, big bro?
What's on, bro? I said, Jaime was on that damn shit. Vince McMahon was handing out back in the 80s.
Not that shit the Ultimate Warrior was on.
He was on that.
Oh, that's what Jaime was on.
He was on that shit. The whole
look.
The Von Erich, the shit the Von Erich family was taking.
And dig this. I don't even want to blame the Juice Crew for this because that nigga was just ill-advised. Eddie Reynoso said, bro, that ain't shit we even take around here. What the hell? Where you get that from?
They take Clenbuterol.
We juice around here, but I didn't sign off on that. You know what I'm saying?
Where you get that testosterone from? We take Clenbuterol.
Yeah, he went back to 85 with it, man. Anabolic. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so he got.
One of them dudes today. He worked out with one of them dudes today in the gym. Nigga was screaming that shit.
Oh man.
You know what
I'm saying? Oh man. Oh, so he got caught with some different type of dope. Damn.
Hell yeah, he got caught with a different dope, goddammit.
You got caught with the old. So what you saying? He got caught with the old school.
Yeah, he got caught with the old school. He did that on his own. It's amateur hour. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He out there shooting himself up. Jaime said, I ain't about to lose the daggone, you know what I'm saying, Bruno again, goddammit. I can't go take this. He said, I'm training with Canelo now. Everything is lovely. I can't hell no.
It's nasty work, bro. It's nasty work.
It's nasty work, bro.
All right, man. Let's get out for the Jaime Munguia shit, man. Let's talk about these fights this weekend, man. We got the return of Jermall Charlo, the return of Caleb Plant, PBC. Tomorrow we also got some fights tonight. Khalil Cole versus Galagos, Darius Fulgham as well against Beck the Bully. I'm gonna start with you, Mac, man. Let's talk about your boy, man. Fulgham, man. Darius, man. He got a good fight tonight, man. Beck the Bully. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, talk to me about that.
I'm gonna put y'all inside some of the conversations I be having outside of YouTube and the family. Soon as I found out about this fight, me and the brothers been sat there. We done had conversations about is Darius ready for this fight or not. Now, Darius is very talented. He's a knockout artist. He was on Team USA. He was actually the heavyweight backup behind Torres.
Who right? Torres?
He was his backup in the Olympics. So y'all know he has that Olympic pedigree, that Team USA pedigree. He's undefeated right now. He looked good. The issues I have with Darius, and I hope he's listening, but just don't take this with a grain of sand. Just know I'm looking at you from criticizing you. Is that when he fights, he doesn't really have a steady rhythm when he fights, and that can be troublesome fighting somebody like a Beck the Bully, because that means you're like KG will understand when I say he doesn't have that rhythm. Like he can be easily telegraphed. Like Beck can see that and take advantage of that. But the thing that Darius does bring to the table that he does well is he got a great jab. He got a lot of power, and he puts his punches together well. The thing that I would tell him going into this fight is just make sure you're fighting this fight defensively responsible, because Beck is not going to he's not going to let up on you, and he can get knocked out. We saw him get knocked out against Gabriel Rosado. It's not like he's not there. He is there to get hit. I'm picking Darius because I know what kind of fighter he is. Darius got a lot of heart. If he stays defensively responsible in this fight, he can beat Beck the Bully easily. But we know the type of fighter Beck is. We've watched Beck for since Beck was about 7-6, 7-0. So we know the type of fighter that Beck is. But watching Darius come up, I think he's going too fast to take this fight. But if he feels he's ready, and I know he has the power and the moxie and the boxing, the tech, he has the tactics to win this fight. I know he can do it. I wish he would have waited a couple of more fights, but if you're gonna take this, I'm riding with you. You're my homie. You're an H-Town fighter, and I've been rocking with you since before you even went pro. So I'm riding with my brother.
Yes, sir, man. Salute to my sister Tay Tay in the chat. I see you, man. Put up on us on this Friday night. I appreciate you. KG.
Hey, Tay Tay.
I'm gonna slide over to you, K. If you can tell us, man, what you got on tonight's fights, man. We got the return of I really want to ask you about that Khalil Cole fight, man, and that Galagos fight, man. You know what I'm saying? My boy Khalil Cole lost that fight, man. You know what I'm saying? Now he got to go to Mexico and try to get it back, man. How you feeling about that?
Khalil's gonna have to find a rhythm, because he didn't look bad the last fight until the gear changed. You know what I'm saying? Because he looked bad. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh man, Khalil, and then he got to a point, he ran out of something, and when he ran out, that nigga turned up on his ass. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think Queen was back there yelling at the nigga, yelling at Cole, because she was like, he was winning. She's like, what the fuck is you doing? Yeah, so he's gonna really have to come in here and actually, like Matt just said in his last take about Dan Fulgham, he's gonna have to, like, you know what I'm saying, Khalil Cole's gonna have to set a rhythm, and he's gonna have to dance to that beat the whole time. You can't like when it comes to boxing, people don't realize it's harder. It's easier said than done to maintain mental focus the entire time. Try to stay based on what your damn game plan is. It's kind of hard to do that because you see stuff or you might be hesitant to stuff. But Khalil, you might have to go in this bitch, man, and stay on it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you make, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you get shaken, you have to then make that happen the whole entire time. Because if you get away from that, or you let this guy get inside that elbow again, he's gonna press you again. You're gonna be sitting there dealing with them a storm all over again that I think you can control. So he's gonna have to really then find control and search deep inside the brain to damn get to that point, because if he don't, he's gonna be in a tough way, and he's not at home. He's like, you know what I'm saying, out in Mexico. So man, we already know how that goes. That nigga already there gonna have you on the clean booty roll out there, eating damn tomahawk steaks on top of tomahawk steaks. You know what I'm saying? So who knows? But as far as them Beck the Bully, I picked Beck the Bully because I ain't know who Foreman was, and Max still ain't swayed me based off what he said. You know what I'm saying? So he told me the nigga got to be defensively responsible, and he throws caution to the wind when it comes to that. So if he ain't responsible, he gonna get caught. I don't care about the heart. Can the fight hold up after get back up?
Yeah.
So that's what I got.
That's crazy. Okay. Nigga, your ass eating motherfucking crow tonight, nigga.
Yeah, hold on.
I was about to say, bro, let me go next, nigga. Let me go next. If Matt didn't tell you right, I'm gonna tell you then.
Yeah, because I could have sworn you didn't watch Darius on a few of the Golden Boy undercourt. Darius is a cold motherfucker. His rhythm is just ain't where we would like. It ain't got there yet. That's all I'm gonna say. Just that point.
That's what fucking he can come up short.
Yeah.
Let me speak to his rhythm though, because
go ahead, Arthur.
I can see where you're coming from, Matt. I can see where you're coming from when you say there's somewhat of a lack of rhythm to Fulgham's style, but I think it's more so that he's like a reactive fighter.
He is.
I mean, he's patiently waiting for openings where he's not coming off first, where he's gonna have a set rhythm to build his combinations and build his punches off of. He's looking for that perfect opening to execute. So that's where I kind of like, yeah, I see where you're going, but I think it's a little more so that's his style. It's sharpshooting, and then when the shots start landing, then you see him putting together his punches, and he's great at putting together punches that he's not putting 100% when he's throwing his punches. He throws at 80%. He has a high knockout ratio by breaking down his opponents.
Very much so.
You know what I mean? And I think Beck the Bully is very breakable and digestible. I think, well, we did 168 on the Akinod show tier list. And I remember personally when I assessed Beck the Bully, I said he was a gatekeeper. I think this is an excellent test, an exam, not even a test, an exam for Darius Fulgham. And I think he, with his style, his height, his defensive responsibility, I have to give him credit on his defense too. His defense to me is slick. He makes a lot of motherfuckers miss. A lot. I've never seen him take an excessive amount of punishment. He might get clipped with one or two shots here and there, but he's pretty solid with his defense. And staying in and out of range, keeping his head off the line, keeping his hands up at necessary moments. So I think he's definitely ready for this exam that Beck the Bully is gonna give him. I think I had it. I have Fulgham winning this by decision. He's gonna go through some tough spots, some rocky moments in this fight, but I think his chin's resolute. Only question we really got is if he can do 12 rounds, if he can be extended and still have that same type of defensive responsibility and still that pop in his jab to get his opponent off of him. We're going to see. But I think he's going to get through this exam. Fulgham's nice.
Very. He is.
Agreed, man. Big Joe had to step away real quick. I'm gonna say this, man. To me, this is a fast track fight. Darius is stepping up in competition quite fast. And I think they really trying to see what he got for real. Because Beck the Bully has been around the block, you know what I'm saying? And Fulgham is one of those guys who did come up with guys like Keyshawn and Rocco and Troy Isley and all of the top names, the top amateurs of the last Olympic class, man. But that was 5 years ago. So he been pro for a little minute, and Darius isn't on the level of a Keyshawn Davis or Rocco just yet. But tonight, we about to find out tonight, nigga. We finna see what your ass is really made of tonight, nigga. Cause Beck the Bully can come up in this motherfucker and whoop your motherfucking ass. Yeah. Let KG tell it. You know what I'm saying? Because he not sold on Darius, and that's cool. But the one thing about Darius, man, I think Darius, one of his best qualities to me, from what I have saw, is he's extremely poised. You know what I'm saying? He's hella accurate, and the boy can fucking punch, man. Me and KG was talking earlier about some boxers not having their grown man strength, but I think Darius got his for sure. It ain't no question about that. And as far as Khalil Cole, man, unfortunately, man, I don't know if Khalil gonna be able to beat this Mexican in Mexico, bro. I don't think you're gonna be able to do it, cuz I'm sorry, man. I don't know, man. I don't want to seem like I'm a hater or nothing, man. But ever since you didn't goddamn stole my gal, O'Shea Jones, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't been looking the same, bro.
He got to get out of it. He ain't got no leg.
Yeah, man. I don't know if you that big stepper no more, man. You be around there, man. Y'all be making them videos and them skits, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. I hope I'm wrong, man. I hope I'm wrong, bro. I want to be wrong, man, but sheesh.
Hey, one more thing on Darius before we move to the next topic.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
I'm gonna tell you one of the great things that Darius do is you ever watch him while he's fighting and when he started putting them combos and putting them punches together, he does it accurately. He's not doing it and leaving himself open. And that's one of my favorite things about Darius, because that's where he gets them knockouts from too. Like he like I did break it down well. Like he breaks those fighters down, but when he go in there and he start putting them punches together and working, he finds those spots and he take advantage of them later on in the fight. I'm telling you, that's what I do. Like
it's a fact.
And you're gonna see it tonight.
Yeah, man. Okay, man. Let's get on this on this Charlo and Caleb Plant card, man. We got the return of Miles Charlo, the return of Caleb Plant, man. PBC on Amazon Prime is back. We haven't seen PBC in quite some time. I want to say the last time we saw PBC was Tim Zoo. Was it Tim Zoo? Was it Tim Zoo card and Joey Spencer? And then I think we seen Fundora as well. Fundora. It was Fundora and Cordell Booker. So that was the last time we seen PBC. So yeah, they took a little break. They back, man. I'm gonna come to you, Stay. What's your thoughts on this PBC card, man? How do you feel about the return of Miles Charlo? They are trying to put him and Caleb Plant on the same card. Where they putting him and Caleb Plant on the same card in hopes that both guys win to set up a future fight down the line.
I think that was the plan to begin with. That's why they made this card. I'm actually looking forward to this card. I got the person Maul fighting. He should get them up out of there real quick. And this should be this should be a breeze. Old dude already ODing. So I don't know what the fuck he ODing on, but he ODing. But he should get him up out of here real quick. And I'm the same thing for Caleb. I picked Caleb as a UD.
I believe so.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Stay you there? You broke up, bro. Stay ready. I'm going once, going twice. Okay. My man must have caught a phone call, man. Big Joe, you back?
Yeah.
All right, man. Let me slide over to you, man. Give me your thoughts, man. PBC, man. Return to Charlo, Caleb Plant, man. How you feeling?
Yeah, I think it's a cool card. It's not pay-per-view, right?
Nah, hell nah.
Okay. I'm just asking. Hey, I know money tight over there. They know they need the pay-per-view for this fight to pay for that fight to pay for this fight. I'm just asking. Yeah, I think it's a cool card for sure. I always hate when they have two folks on the same card. If you win, you fight me. If I win, I fight you. All that kind of stuff. Because to me, it tends like a lot of times the fighters they be looking ahead instead of who they're going against. We just had that with Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. Nobody thought Rolly was going to go in there and do what he did. Everybody thought it was the whole setup. But everybody looks in shape. Everybody's fighting somebody who they should easily win. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, Caleb's not looking ahead. Hopefully, Charlo's not looking ahead. But it should be easy work all the way around. And if they both fight, I think that'll be a good fight. I'm sure that'll be pay-per-view and everything. But I'm just not a big fan of putting people on the same card who he supposed to fight next. Because to me, people just look ahead. They don't take the person serious. When you post it, like, oh man, I got that. That's easy work. When you ain't worried about something, that's when it gets snuck up on you. So we seen quite a few fighters who, this is easy work. Next thing you know, they become easy work that night in the ring. You dig what I'm saying? So they both should win, but we gonna see. But I'm definitely gonna tune in and watch it.
Okay, man. KG, man, what's your thoughts, man, on return to Charlo, the return to Caleb Plant? You know what I'm saying? How you feel about PBC matching them two up on the same card in hopes that both of them win to set up a future fight down the line, man?
This is an easy storyline to them to play with because, like Joe was saying, he don't want the fighters worrying about, looking past their opponents. I don't think either of those guys are looking past their opponents, Joe. I think the media and everybody else is, because every opportunity they got, they was asking Charlo about the slap, and Charlo said, "I'm gonna get my lick back." And
exactly,
you know what I'm saying. So, like I said, they constantly, like I said, I don't think it's them. I don't think they're looking past the guys. You know what I'm saying? But they're selling it because of what the already history is. So I understand. So I understand that. It's almost like who wears it better. So I think Caleb Plant already got it in his bag that he gonna outshine based off of what he wears to the ring, and then he's gonna lean it on his performance. And I think we're gonna be looking at it a lot from Charlo, because what are we getting? We ain't seen him in some shit. And like I said, he has that self-awareness that he was able to point out that, yeah, I had things going on, and you know what I'm saying, I wasn't right in the head. I'm back now. So we still got to be skeptical about who we're going to get. You know what I'm saying? Are we going to get the old Maul? We're going to get a new Maul? Or do we get Oliver McCall? So you never know. So Caleb, I don't like this fight for Caleb because he should be there looking for more. But I can see he's looking at this fight because it's a step. But you shouldn't be taking step in tune-up fights. You should be more active than what you are.
Yeah, I agree.
So you take this fight, you know what I'm saying? I understand it puts you in position to fight Maul, but he needs to go out here and stop this guy. Like I said, with Maul, I got to see who we gonna get before I put any real expectations on him because he's been gone so long. You know what I'm saying? But as far as them Caleb Plant, nah, man, he need to go out there and set Buddy up and park him. Simple as that.
Yeah,
he's the one that needs to make a statement. To, you know what I'm saying, tomorrow night.
You say Charlo need to make a statement?
Caleb Plant needs to make a statement.
Caleb Plant. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maul, like I said, I show him, you know what I'm saying, a bit of grace because like I said, we as men we overlook and we are overlooked when it comes to mental health. You know what I'm saying? So whatever it was, whether it was drugs, you know what I'm saying, psychological issues, domestic issues, relationship, whatever, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is, it gets overlooked. You know what I'm saying? So whatever, you know what I'm saying, I'm looking to see which Maul comes back. That's all.
But if you take a look at Maul right now, this is the best you done seen Maul look. Like
I don't know that. I don't know that till we throw a punch, Mac.
I ain't talking about in the ring. I'm just talking about how he looks. Like his eyes ain't low. His eyes.
Yeah. It ain't. Yeah, he don't look gone, but at the same time, you might get over that hump, but you still got to get over the damn psychological hump of being back to you.
Agreed.
Yeah. So yeah, like I said, I can kick whatever it was I was doing, but I still got to go through the psychological part of getting back. But yeah, so that's what I'm looking forward to seeing. I don't think Maul's gonna have a problem beating this guy because who is this guy he's fighting, man? That dude,
exactly.
Like, the way he was, his comebacks when Maul was talking shit to him, I'm like, this dude is like a high school kid that somebody, you know what I'm saying, just say, hey man, go get you got your gloves and you got your cup. He's like, I got my headgear too. He said, we don't wear that here, silly. You know what I'm saying? The dude is a nerd, man, a geek, man.
That's why I said Jamal should knock him out and get him up out of there.
He should, but I gotta see, man, because if this dude hit Maul and he turned into Oliver McCall in there, man, we gonna have a problem.
This nigga here is stupid, bro.
Hey, we gonna have a problem.
This nigga here, you gotta stop your bullshit, bro. Oh, fella, man, take us home on this topic, man. The return of Charlo, return of Plant, man. PBC, they lining up some teams over there, man. They got some teams they lining up, man. What you got on this, bro?
Yo, to me, this is some soft teams. If anything. I mean,
yeah.
Soft teams. Because really and truly, we should be getting Plant versus Charlo right now. There's no reason for marination. Absolutely no reason for having these two guys on the same card, but they're not fighting each other. So I'm not all the way.
Hold on. So you saying that the PBC should have put Charlo right in there with Caleb Plant?
Yeah.
Damn.
Is Caleb Plant some type of champion?
I mean,
he on his revenge tour.
Like let Miles tell it. He the champ. I don't know the champ of, but it's a whole lot of glazing going on over there. Man.
He ain't the champ of shit. I mean, if we call it interimship a championship now, I mean, but this fight should be happening now. for that interim belt. The slap is still fresh and vivid, obviously, in Charlo's mind. It's obviously vivid and still memorable in all of our minds. Why aren't we seeing this fight Saturday night? But we seeing Charlo fighting a motherfucker named Cornflake that been knocked out at 160 by Lara. Old man Lara styled on this motherfucker.
That's a fact.
This nigga Cornflake don't got no definitive wins.
Not one.
And not one in like 45 fights, bro.
That's why I said, who is, like, we don't know who this dude is.
Come on, man. Like,
he got 45 fights?
Yeah, you like, what, 39-5 or something like that.
With a draw.
Yeah, you see.
And a draw.
And a draw. Yeah.
Yeah.
He overripe. Overly seasoned for Charlo to eat up. But I don't need to watch. We should be seeing Charlo versus Plant. Straight, simple, and plain. There was ample amount of time. Enough amount of time for Charlo, if that's the low-key problem here, for him to get ready for this fight. We can't forget, this ain't the Charlo that was off for two and a half years. He got that Benavidez work in.
Yep. At 168.
Yeah, at 168. There's your acclamation right there. So what is we doing? Shout out to and P. Once again, another disservice PBC is doing is the way they treating our boy Kai. Shut him down, Kyron Davis. Because in all actuality, this could be a triple header. Because he fighting another Cuban undefeated standout by the name of Yoneli Hernandez. Put in tough. They continuously trying to put Kyron Davis, trying to be a trial horse gatekeeper against these up-and-coming champions. Now, he already dusted off and got rid of Elijah Garcia. But now they asking him to get rid of this undefeated Cuban fighter in Yoneli Hernandez. So my eyes are going to be interested, intrigued with that fight most definitely. I think they have it kind of hidden in the preliminaries. Once again, this service, it should be
facts.
The first fight in a triple header for this card. If they don't want to put Charlo and Plant together, you know what I mean? But I digress. That's how I feel about this card. In all actuality, with these two fights, I only want to see 12 rounds of boxing, 5. Meaning Charlo should get rid of Cornflake in 6, and Plant should get rid of Resendiz in 6.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You got some high expectations, man. You got some high expectations, nigga. I don't know if it's the good weed you smoking over there, man, but them shits is hot, nigga. You might need to tone that shit down a little bit. Let me say this, dog. Look, man. Look, bro. This is typical PBC shit, man. This is what they like to do, man. You know what I'm saying? And you got two company niggas like Caleb Plant and Charlo that's following suit. See, you don't got no more rebels over there, man. It's no more Deontay Wilder. Because Deontay Wilder gonna tell you what the fuck he want and how he want it. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Earl Spence, Mr. I don't take tune-ups, nigga. Where's Earl Spence at when you need him? You know what I'm saying? Because this would have been Earl Spence. He wouldn't be fighting no motherfucking Cornflake. I'm just saying. But this is two company mans listening to Tom Brown and whoever the fuck else is in charge over there at the PBC, man. Because
Tom Brown is in charge, man. Look at his skin. It was looking good for a change. He didn't look like he was dying. Skin peeling, face falling apart. He really in charge now. Good getting care.
he using his goddamn shea butter, huh? Okay. Look, man, I'm gonna say this, dog. I'm gonna say this, bro. This is two company man following suit, man. They doing exactly what they motherfucking bosses is telling them to do, man. I don't know how people is excited about this shit. Oh yeah, the PBC is back. Back from what, bro? The PBC, bro. Listen,
We don't even got a schedule,
bro. These fights that the PBC is putting out, bro, is garbage.
Mm-hmm.
Hot garbage. Not my Al Heyman. Oh no. Al Heyman would never put no bullshit out like this, nigga. No. What the fuck?
Nah. Al Heyman to just give you an Al Mason card on Juneteenth.
Listen, man. Resendiz. I don't. His biggest claim to fame is beating Jared Hurd respectfully. How the fuck this motherfucker keep getting opportunities is beyond me. But salute to him. You know what I'm saying? Cornflake LaManna, you know, somebody got to get in there and get their ass whooped, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Yep. But this shit is trash, bro. I'm not mad at our fellas for being upset because I kind of somewhat agree with him on the part as to, yeah, man, they might as well should have gone ahead and fight. But I know what the PBC is trying to do. I know what y'all trying to do, and it ain't gonna work. See, this is what y'all trying to do, PBC. Y'all trying to get Canelo to come back over, but it ain't gonna work, man. It ain't gonna work, man. Turk got too much money. It's not working. It's not gonna work, man. This ship has sailed. Or y'all gonna feed one of these niggas to the Mexican monster. I think that's the play at hand. Maybe I could be wrong. I don't know. But I see what y'all trying to do. You know what I'm saying? I see what y'all trying to do, and it's not gonna work. I'm not sold on this shit. I'm not sold on Caleb planning Charlo because I don't know. I don't know what Charlo I'm getting, bro. And this is coming from an H-Town nigga, 503 Lion, a young lion. I made my channel because of the Charlos, man. But at this current time, I don't know what Charlo I'm getting, man. Because one thing about Charlo, he gonna say and he gonna do some dumbass shit. It's inevitable. I don't know, bro. I don't know if he gonna be able to make it to the Caleb Plant fight. I don't know, man. I gotta go day by day with this nigga. Cause I don't be knowing what Charlo I'm gonna get. I'm just saying. But nonetheless, man, we got boxing tomorrow. Salute to PBC for actually doing some fucking work, man. Y'all finally gave us another card, man. It took y'all 3 or 4 weeks, man. We finally got another card out of y'all. So hey, man, I guess we got to be happy with whatever they, dishing out at this point. You know what I'm saying? Real quick, man. Let's talk about this Teofimo drama and Devin Haney drama. So let's let me go to the video real quick. Let me go to this video. I got the video pulled. Let's see.
Be the actual outcome. I think everybody involved, I guess, is trying to salvage the fight. Look, I did write about that. I did make that point this morning. I didn't. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one that wrote that. But that's 100%. I mean, I have it from a variety of people that are involved, so to speak, in the room, if you will. Mm-hmm. But look, we all kind of knew that after the terrible performance from Ryan Garcia a couple of weeks ago, combined with Haney not looking match as originally planned in the fall, was going to be a little bit of a mountain to climb, I guess. Mm-hmm. Then it became, even more unlikely because just on Tuesday, Ryan Garcia had surgery on his right hand, which was the hand that was injured that caused him to withdraw from the exhibition bout in December, and then injured it again in the fight. So the bottom line was that was going to be probably a difficult thing to do when you're not even sure what his exact prognosis is, how long he's going to be out. Plus, look, it's a hard sell, so they had to go to Plan B. Now, Teofimo wanted to fight Jaron Boots Ennis, the welterweight champion, and there was a lot of conversation that Turkey had interest in the fight. And it got to a point where, again, I've not heard this from the Boots side, from Matchroom or whatever, but I'm told that in the end, Ennis decided that was a no-go, and that was the fight that Teofimo really wanted. And they had agreed, I guess, at least on, I don't know if the exact dollar figure, but they knew sort of the range of what they were going to make for that fight. And when the Ennis fight was not there, the money for the alternative, which was Haney, which is still a reasonable bout, was maybe not quite the exact same as what would have been there for the Boots Ennis fight. And so it feels like Teofimo kind of agreed to the Haney fight, but got kind of irritated that the money wasn't quite the same. And that sent him off the cliff into writing all the crazy tweets. And I saw the videos he did that, Turkey fired him, or I got fired from boxing. I mean, he's kind of maybe lost his mind a little bit. So the bottom line is, whereas the Haney camp, from what I am told, was good to go, agreed to, all set, let's do it. Then it became a little bit of a problem because I would imagine that Turkey was not too pleased by the things that Teofimo not only posted, but clearly, I guess, understood at some point it was not proper for him to do that, and ended up deleting one of the tweets. And so I guess they're going to try to salvage the fight.
Okay, man. So that's Dan Rayfield, man. He did break. He broke the story about Devin Haney and the Teofimo Lopez negotiations. It's looking like they wanted to fight. Here is the some of the tweets right here from Teofimo. He said he got fired. However, before things get better, bad things must happen first. Resurrection. He called Turk Al-Sheikh a dictator. D-I-C-K. You understand me? Big Turk responds. He says maturity is to realize most things don't even deserve a reaction. You know what I'm saying? So it's looking real crazy over there right now, man. Devin Haney did, say, "Ah, you Huckleberry, let's get it." You know what I'm saying? And it's looking like we don't know what's yet to come. Dev did say he'll handle business. This was put out 2 days ago. Yeah, man. And once again, man, a whole lot of controversy with Teofimo Lopez and stuff like that, man. But yeah, let's talk about this, man. Phil, I'm gonna come to you first, man. This is foreign territory, man. How do you feel about Teofimo Lopez and once again all of his controversy tactics, man? Once again making headlines, calling Big Turk a dictator, upset that he didn't get the boost in his fight, and Devin Haney is electing himself to get that fight, bro. How you feel about all this?
I don't know. It's a weird situation I can't fully understand yet. I mean, and it's definitely hard to understand Teo and where he's coming from with these rants and different tactics that he's using. However, at the same time, I think it's a little bit more of the same. He obviously behind the scenes somewhat has got checked by by some of the powers at B in regards to his prejudice and racial statements. So now he's taking another route, which is very bold and coming at Big Turk himself. Now, notice in the videos when he's trolling him and saying that he got fired, and when he's low-key talking about the boot situation, you got to see the troll within the video, because that's scripted. He made sure he had his Ring magazine belt, and he made sure he had his Ring magazine hat perched up on his ugly head. Yeah. Trolling Turk Al-Sheikh, not only with the audio, not only verbally, but visually as well. So he's definitely causing a stir and bringing a lot of attention to himself. A lot of attention. I wonder what the impressions are, because when he said he got fired, which is to me asinine, stupendous. How you gonna get fired when you from what job, my nigga? Who do you work for, T.O.? The top, because I mean, our Top Rank was the company that you want. The Top Rank fire you? Because I didn't see that memo. I never heard nothing from Top Rank. We seen what Big Turk put out there on X. He talking about maturity is when you don't pay attention to these niggas. I mean, pretty much. You know what I mean? He ain't say you got fired. So what the fuck is you talking about, T.O.? Other than trying to make some more attention to yourself. And it's working. Because everybody out there, mama, put out a video when he said he got fired. You know what I mean? When there's no such thing as him getting fired. When you got a fight lined up with Devin Haney. Where's the firing at? Or where's the opposite of fire? Where's the freezing out at? Nigga just bringing attention to himself. And that's my only semblance of understanding what's going on with this situation. But I'll land the plane.
Okay. Big Joe, what's your thoughts, man? Dev says he'll step in, man. He'll handle Teofimo, man. Teofimo went on a rant. He got so mad that he called Big Turk a dictator. You know what I'm saying? How you feeling about all this, man? How the Bay feeling about all this, man? Why is Teofimo so hell bent on not fighting Devin Haney?
Well, it's funny. You know what? Big Turk might be a dictator, because Big Turk gonna dictate whether if you get your biggest bag or not. Because this show ain't gonna be nowhere else. Because I vividly remember Devin Haney and Bill impressed Tio for the fight. Walked up on him and his father. Hey man, what we doing? What's going on? Me and my son, we need $20 million. Oh, 20 million. Let's get real here. What you want? Then don't forget, Tio and his father walked up to Eddie Hearn when Devin was signed to Matchroom and said, they won like $10 million to fight Devin. And we just heard they last purse they got. They were on the New York undercard. He was the lowest paid fighter. He got under $1 million. So do you want to fight or not? At the end of the day, you say you want Jerome Boots Ennis. Next minute you want to fight Bud Crawford. Next minute you want to fight another black fighter. Next thing you want to fight another black fighter. Well, you got a black fighter in Devin Haney who raised his hand and said, "Hey, yo, what we doing? I'll fight you. Let's go. I'm cool on my end. What you want to do?" Then you want to start trolling and talking stuff about, Big Turk. It's never cool, or it don't make sense to troll somebody who's signing your checks. Don't nobody go to their job, be keying and trolling their boss, because you might troll your way into the unemployment line. So I don't know what T.O.'s doing, but when you got somebody who's a known racist, when you got somebody whose father who's a drunk and a drug addict, I'm sure some of those chemical imbalances has kind of trickled down to his son, and he's just doing things just to do things, like I said, doing it for attention. What he say, doing it for clout. I don't think you want to clout off somebody who's gonna be signing your check and giving you some guaranteed money up front. So I know they're trying to salvage the fight, but I don't want to see T.O. get a payday. Honestly, I really don't. I hope he go and fight somebody I never heard of before and go back into irrelevancy. Because to me, he's an irrelevant. If you have to be racist, if you have to troll Turkey just for you to get attention, then who are you really? Last time I heard, you're supposed to be fighting in Honduras. If you don't want to fight Devin, cool. Go fight in Honduras then and see how that works for you. But yeah, I don't know what he's trying to do, whether it's working for him or not. He said everything except let's fight. Either way, it's disgusting behavior.
Agree, brother. Agree. And salute to the homie Felix Nunez coming through. I see you, bro. KG, man, how you feeling about this whole Teofimo, Devin Haney, Big Turk situation, man?
You done talking?
Yeah. I asked you a question.
Oh.
Yeah.
My bad. Like what I feel in Big Joe said is for attention, and the attention is. I understand. I think the only person that's going to understand the method to the madness is T.O. You know what I'm saying, as to why he's trolling Turk. But on the flip, T.O. got everybody in their moment talking about him.
Nah,
so if I'm supposed to be written off, I'm going to take a page out of damn Ryan Garcia's book. Ryan Garcia was the most talked about boxer that was supposed to be suspended. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm being seen in a bad light for being called a racist or whatever, watch what I do now. And that's what he's doing, and everybody's talking about it. It's keeping him relevant, and I guess whatever money was presented for the Dev fight, he's like, nah, y'all got more than that. And I think he's probably saying that because I might have been the lowest paid person on that Times Square card, but I put on the best performance in my mind. And then a lot of other people say he showed out. You know what I'm saying? He styled on Barbosa. And if that's the case, T.O. is looking at it as I looked better than damn Devin Haney. Devin didn't look that good because I heard the criticism, what they said about him. So nah, y'all got to dig a little deeper. Give me a little bit more because he didn't look good, and I know y'all about to pay him. So if y'all about to pay him, y'all got to do a little bit more than that. So I don't care that I got paid the least. I need to be paid the most in this situation because he didn't look good. I looked great. So fuck y'all, fuck Turk. And like I said, he's the only one that's going to understand the methods of that madness. But as far as what he's doing, it's all for the attention. It's like it's to keep motherfuckers talking about him. It's keep him in circulation. Because if I ain't fighting, whether it's in Honduras or damn in MGM in Vegas, it doesn't even matter. Y'all still talking about me. So as long as y'all talking about me, I still have a place. Racist, non-racist, damn, fuck up, alcoholic, whatever. It doesn't even matter. Hookah smoker. It doesn't even matter. As long as y'all talking about me, I'm cool. I'm gonna still have a spot as long as y'all keep talking about me. Cause Ryan was able to do it, but Ryan damn lost, so I don't know what's gonna happen with Ryan. You see what I'm saying? So this is Teo talking. So he's looking at it because the little nigga, he do pay attention to pretty much every damn thing, and he's corny the way he approaches it all. But I see what he's doing. I see exactly what he's doing. I got to get the attention somehow. So why not point out the motherfuckers that pretty much that, you know what I'm saying, that I know I should be siding with. Like if I got locked up, that's who I'm gonna get locked up. That's who I'm gonna side with any damn way. But that's not how he's looking at it. Instead of them getting along, he rather them go against and be goofy. So like I said, whatever the damn method to his madness is, that's what T.O. is on. And it's all for the attention, like Big Joe and Oz said.
Nah, facts, man. Stay ready if you're there, man. You want to give us your closing thoughts on this, man, so we can get up out of here. I'm finna cut the fight song, bro.
You gonna cut them on your channel?
Yeah, I'm finna cut. I'm finna end it, so we gonna watch the fights. You got anything on Devin Haney and T.O.?
I ain't got nothing. Y'all said enough. I agree with everything they said.
All right. On that note, man, we're going to get up out of here. Flex Friday, man. US 6, man. Shouts out to the chat. Everybody that came through today, man. The chat was a little dry today. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to do better. You understand me, man? We'll be back. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll be back Sunday, US 6 Sunday, man. Y'all better pop out, man. US 6 Sunday, man. Usual Suspect Sunday. We're going to get into some more hardest takes in boxing, the hottest boxing topics, and of course, we're gonna be recapping the fights. Salute to my guy Cadillac Red, Supreme Beast Boxing Talk, man. Once again, safe travels to my man Red and his family. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, we'll catch y'all on the next one though. Deuces.
Y'all know what it is. It's the Usual Suspect 650-50 draw. Buy your tickets now for your chance at winning half the pot. Cash App, $ usual 50-50. Tickets on sale for $10 for one, $20 for 3 tickets, and $50 for 10 tickets. Put your desired amount, name or alias, as well as your email address, and your tickets will be set. We announce the winning ticket numbers every other Friday on Supreme Beast Boxing Talk, bullshit on the Beltway, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Remaining proceeds will go directly to the LBBC meet and greet in Las Vegas. Shout out to the LBBC. And remember,
it's a Usual Suspect day.